Ladies and gentlemen, Hulks and She-Hulks, everybody in the Outlaw Nation, this is I, the comic outlaw, and we are bringing you the second issue of the Savage She-Hulk. Yes, total disaster strikes as She-Hulk tries to prevent a tragedy. What tragedy, you might ask? Well, let's step inside the realm of the savage, the sexy, the beautiful She-Hulk. And yes, this is just a recap. Jen is actually going to court after being shot by a group of gangsters that were trying to keep her quiet because she's been trying them. But during the during the time that she was shot, she was given a blood transfusion by her cousin, one Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk. This blood transfusion did save her life, and those men did come back to kill her in the hospital to finish the job. But they were in for a rude surprise because she turned into the savage She-Hulk, and she began going to town on them, ripping them apart limb from limb, and they had to escape. And they barely escaped, as a matter of fact, until she jumped out of the hospital, devastated them, grabbed their car, and then made them confess to a crime that they had committed. But in court, that doesn't mean anything. It was a forced confession, and these men are going to be able to walk just for that reason. The main person that they're trying to get, the main boss. Now, Jennifer is smart. Jennifer knows that if she could turn these three assassins, her would-be assassins, against the big boss, they might have a chance of nailing him. But the problem is, as always, is will these criminals make a deal? And will their testimony stand up even? And there's the big boss right there. I do believe his name is Trask. And this is just a classic Marvel ploy right here. I do love this, how he's holding a snake. And of course, there's the rat right there, and he's dropping a little metaphor and a little message for Jennifer. But this doesn't intimidate Jennifer. Jennifer and her friend Jill are out doing their thing, both lawyers, planning strategy. She's met with her new friend, and they begin to have just a regular time talking, planning things out, strategizing. And then Jill takes off, and that's when Jen realizes that there might be something amiss. Since they saw a strange car, they realize that there might be something wrong with that car. But before she could run out and do anything, she begins to change. The rage takes over her body, and she turns into the savage She-Hulk. Because She-Hulk says it best: if Jen can't save Jill, She-Hulk will. And yes, the brakes are cut. She's running without any brake fluid whatsoever, trying not to get herself killed. And She-Hulk's just dashing through traffic. The mob boss is right behind her too, trying to push her off the road. And with She-Hulk in hot pursuit. Now, She-Hulk, unlike her cousin, still has more of a thought process, more of a strategy. So she does pick up an old Volkswagen and throws it at a truck, just to kind of veer it out of the way. But something falls out of that truck. A box, and a hand pops out. What is this thing? What is it moving? Where's it from? We might find out later. But yes, She-Hulk is going, and she uses a pole, the pole vault up there. She stops in front of a bus, has it veer in order to get traffic kind of going in one direction. She's trying to save everyone she's trying to save her friend and not cause any more damage or death than she has to. And so far, she's avoided fatalities. Now the car is coming right for her. She figures she could stop, but out of nowhere, the mob boss hits her, knocking her off balance. And then Jen's car with Jill in it falls over, hits a very flammable truck, and explodes. She-Hulk rushes down, grabs her friend Jill, but it's too late. Her friend is dead, and she's holding her friend in her arms, crying, realizing even with all her strength, she couldn't save her. And then the mob boss stands and blames her for it, saying that she murdered her own friend in cold blood. But nobody knows that. And the mob boss thinks that Jill is Jennifer. So he thinks all his problems are solved. And She-Hulk does go down for this crime. But it's the wrong person, the wrong name. The mob boss thinks that he's got away with everything. That his troubles are over. That the attorney is dead. But boy, is he in for a shock when he finds out that Jen's alive. And she takes him down. But then she realizes the power of being She-Hulk. And is it worth it? Is it worth it, her rage, if she can't control it? So she must find a new balance. But will she? We'll find out the next time. I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.